Hey traders, welcome back to another video. So today's topic, let's be a little bit more casual and let's talk about this. So today, one of our trade club traders, he asked me, do you think, so the question is, do you think one who feeds other temptations in life such as video gaming, cigarette, is someone who easily get tripped to over-risking, over-trading temptation? And this is such a good lesson. You know why? Because if you look at the trade club, see some of our traders inside, they're doing phenomenally well. Like Royce, he only joined our trade club for 1.5 months and he's already 400k funnel FTMO right now, and he have already received one payout. Last week we got 5 traders passing evaluation, 3 people getting payouts, 1.6k, 3k, another one about 2k plus. So if you were to ask me, like, how can I possibly turn any struggling trader to profitable trader within a few months period? It's not because we promote get rich quick scheme. We don't do that. Right? For every of you, if you just watch the video, even if you're not inside our trade club, you know I'm someone who's extremely transparent and I'm very straightforward. Sometimes when our trade club traders, they do something wrong, I will shoot them. As in, I will just tell you, hey, you're not supposed to do this. You are just gambling. This is pure luck. Even sometimes when they have a winner, they try to scalp the news or whatever, I'll still tell them this is luck money. So back to the topic. When you spend your extra time trying to play video games, trying to consume unhealthy information, let it be drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, taking drugs, to me they're all the same thing. I'm not here trying to say you cannot consume alcohol. Sometimes I do drink a little bit as well, but it's based on occasion. It's based on when I really complete all of my tasks and I feel like I'm satisfied. I want to reward myself. Maybe I'll have a glass of wine, I'll have a can of beer. But if you overly rely on them, such as playing video games, whenever you have time, you hang out with friends. If you have an objective hang out with friends, it's okay. I'm not saying that every single time when you meet friends you have to be so serious. There are times where things can be a little bit more casual. But to me personally, I like to make sure every single thing that I do has an objective. If I hang out with this friend, I need to make sure this friend is giving me positive energy, so that we exchange the positivity and we exchange value. You just ask yourself, have there been times where you hang out with someone and after you hang out you feel extremely exhausted? You know why? Because that person is draining your energy. The same thing goes to one of our trade club member. He asked us this question, like, playing video games, cigarette, are these going to affect your trading performance? I wouldn't say they have a direct relationship with your trading performance, but it reflects your time management. I'm not all perfect here, and I'm here to admit my past mistakes. I used to be a heavy gamer. When I say heavy, I can spend 5 hours a day, after school or before work, try to play games. Like, keep playing games, no objective, I'm not learning anything, I'm just wasting time. And if you're a gamer, you pretty much know every time after you play the game, you get frustrated. Why? Because you have a bad teammate. If you're trying to play games like Dota, League of Legends, you pretty much know you need to have good teammate. And sometimes when you lose the game, you get pissed off. And over time, I realized, hey, it's sucking my energy off. And that's why I told this trader, imagine any of the drug addict out there. Do you think they are born to be a drug addict? No. They are a consumer to garbage. Why? Because people who love playing video games, people who love getting drunk, drinking alcohol, abusing alcohol, taking drugs, all these things, they are essentially someone with a few personality. They're lazy, they got a lack of motivation, they don't have any objective, and they have too much spare time. You know, the worst enemy you can have as any individual is to allow yourself to have too much free time. You know, when you start having too much free time and you do not know how to utilize it in a proper way, you start consuming rubbish, you start consuming garbage, such as nothing to do, let me just scroll my TikTok. I got nothing to do, let me start watching Netflix. I got nothing to do, let me start playing a few rounds of games. But in reality, are you a bad person? You're not. Any of the drug addicts out there, do you think they're a bad person? They're not. They just do not know what to do. That's why they become a consumer of garbage. So I want all of you to remember the power of compounding. Alright? Compounding, let me write it down here. Power of compounding. The power of compounding can either works into your way, which means if it favors you or is against you. For the past 5 to 6 years, I cut off all the games. I cut off any alcohol, anything that I believe they are not healthy to my mind, to my physical health, to my mental health. I take them away. I focus on work, building skill sets, reading, exercising, and traveling, and family, of course. So when I start building, stacking all these good habits, healthy routine, I realize I just become so much healthier. You know, every single day, even when I face problems, I'm dealing them with positivity. Have there been time where you have to face such a small problem but you're so negative? That's because you're full of negativity, you're full of negative energy. So when you start fixing your lifestyle, when you start fixing your mindset, you fix your routine, you'll very quick realize that, hey, when I start consuming healthy information, value information, when I start constantly growing my skill set, growing my knowledge, every time when you face any problems in your life, you are able to deal with them with a lot of positive energy, with a lot of positive self-talks. And that's why, you know, when I talk with this trade club trader, I told him, it's never about playing video games. It's never about smoking cigarette. It's more to how do you first thing manage time, second thing, are you too free or are you getting lazy? Because human, when you get too lazy, guess what? You start looking to consume negative things. That's real. Not many people, they have a lot of free time, but they are still able to, consistently have a very healthy lifestyle, exercise a lot. Unfortunately, not many people are able to exercise this. So all of you, if you're watching this video, remember a few things. Don't become a consumer of garbage. Second thing, it's all about protecting your physical health and mental health. Third thing, it's all about time management. It's not about playing video games. If you want to relax after a hefty, a really hectic day of work, you play 1-2 rounds of League of Legends. Do you think people will blame you? Do you think I will blame you? Do you think you'll blame yourself? You won't, because you're satisfied. You completed all your tasks. But the most important thing is you finish your job, you finish your 9 to 5, and immediately you go home, you take a quick shower, you play games from 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock, from 7 o'clock to midnight. And tomorrow you go back to the boring 9 to 5 cycle and you repeat the process. I used to be there. And it was when I realized, hey, if I keep doing this, what my future is going to be like. And the fourth or fifth point is the power of compounding. When you start wasting your time every single day and subconsciously you accept wasting time, you'll very soon realize the compounding effect is against you. You realize that, hey, 5-10 years later, you are not going anywhere. Everyone surrounding you is growing up, but you, when you are 40, 50 years old, you're still there. No money, no knowledge, no skill set. You are like in the well. In Mandarin, in Chinese, we say 井底之蛙. Alright? So if you start embracing the power of compounding. Every single day you make sure you spend 1, 2, 3 hours learning new things, improving yourself, whether if it's just as simple as exercising, growing your mental, physical health, taking care of them, focusing on things that really matters. You realize 10, 20 years, 30 years later, you will never be someone who's lack of money. I've never seen anyone in my life, I've never come across anyone in my life who's broke, constantly trying to master certain things, constantly trying to improve themselves. No. People who are broke are normally a consumer of garbage. People who got no time management, they don't respect time, they don't respect the amount, what kind of energy are they attracting. Remember, law of attraction. If you play games, you attract gamer. When you start focusing on business, when you start focusing on trading, when you start focusing on building skill set and knowledge, you attract like-minded people. So I hope all of you learned something from this quick mindset sharing, and really to learn like why some of the traders inside our trade club, they can do so well. It's not because I'm the best. No, there are coaches out there better than me. But the key thing is, when I tell them to do certain things, they execute it. When I tell them you need to go through all the 300 plus lessons, they do it. When I tell them you need to do a daily journal, they do it. When I tell them every single trade you have to record down in the journal, send me, I'll do a review for you, they do it. When I tell them, hey, you need a call right now, let's do a Zoom call, they do it. They accept the fact that the path, the journey to become a better version of yourself is going to be long. It's a long way ahead. And that's why every single day they respect their time and they just keep pushing forward. Alright? So that's it for the video. If you like it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share it with anyone else you think that dealing with problems with building good habits, with discipline and time management. Alright? So remember the power of compounding. Alright? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.